What's up YouTube? How you guys doing today? Well, today I'm going to be talking thumb throttles and specifically talking Banshee today. This video could be applicable to different bikes, probably any four-wheeler for that matter, in my opinion. So what I wanted to share with you today was one of the most recent mods that I've done here. I've added a 400EX thumb throttle to a Banshee. Very simple to do. I first heard about this through Banshee HQ on the forums. That's where I first heard about it. And prior to that, I thought I would give a different thumb throttle a try. This is going to be a Chariot. Great product, great thumb throttle, very, very high quality. Not knocking or dissing Chariot at all. Jerry has great customer service, excellent products, probably some of the best quality and aftermarkets in the industry. I was running this previously to the 400EX. So what I want to talk about are some of the differences that I noticed between the two. And so I'm going to be pulling both these caps off and showing you everything. I'm not going to be hiding anything back here or holding anything back. So let's just get right into it. So the number one difference that I noticed between the Chariot and the 400EX, it's the distance between the bottom of the lever to the top of the handlebar. The Honda has a shorter distance. The Chariot has a longer distance. How much longer? Talking about 3 centimeters, 3 to 4 centimeters. Not a whole lot, but definitely enough. And when we're talking thumb throttles, ergonomics and comfort are everything. So a distance between here and here, rider position, makes a huge difference in my opinion. So that was the one big noticeable difference. And the other thing that is different is the design and the shape of the lever is a little bit different. The Honda is very comfortable. You put your thumb on it, it feels good. It feels very positive. Not to say that the Chariot isn't. The Chariot is also very comfortable. It just has a different feel. This has a rubber feel. If you like rubber feel, then you could certainly plasti dip the Chariot lever if you wanted to. Another difference I wanted to point out that I noticed between these two is this area right here. You can see how it's very clear. There isn't really any metal obstructing. Well, here on the Chariot, it has this big housing here. So that can sometimes, potentially get in the way. I mean, we're talking thumb throttles. Gosh, you don't really want a whole lot of things in the way or obstructing. So that's another difference between the two. When you buy a Chariot thumb throttle, they also give you this longer extended one, which I did try, and I found it to be too long. The adjustment is right here. There are these little holes here. There's a pin that goes in here, and you can rotate it on this axis to get different adjustments. So that was definitely helpful when I was using it. And so this is what the inside of the Chariot looks like. On the cover, it has an O-ring gasket. And in order to attach the cable, you need to undo this bolt here. And my suggestion with this is to undo a few of the threads like that and take a mallet and tap it, because this sleeve is pressed into here. So just by tapping that'll break that seal loose to where this will all slide out. And like I said, you do have to, in order to attach the cable, you need to remove this lever. You won't be able to do it with it attached, or at least I wasn't able to do that. But as you can see, I don't know what the purpose is for this bolt here. I mean, at its all the way detented position, doesn't make any contact. And then there's the stop that I had set. So you can see that with there it is, with the 35 PWK. So I think this is supposed to open up to like a 38 or a 39. I know there's a few different versions. I may be selling this, so if you're interested, send me an email or send me a message. In order to get the fitment right with the size carburetors that I have, again, these are 35 PWKs, I needed to grind down the stop here, and then I also did some grinding in here for the free play. And I just used a small multi-tool with some of these Carbide Burs bits to grind out the metal, and it worked out really, really good. And as you can see, that's opening up the 35 PWKs all the way, and you could probably even go a little bit more if you wanted to. You could probably grind out enough for possibly a 38 or a 39 size, I'm not sure. But that's what the inside looks like. And then of course I did do some grinding down here to create a little bit more free play for the cable. As far as what it comes with, it does have a spring that comes in the original. I took that out. I didn't find it necessary. I found that spring actually to hang it up more. So I'm just running this little tab that bends down, and it's got a little stop there to prevent the nut from backing off. But that opens it all the way up, and you can see how far that it goes to the handlebar. So I think the lever point here is really, really good. It's got really good, really good leverage. I'm also running the easy carb springs, and that also makes a difference. I'm also using just a regular Motion Pro throttle cable for the PWK carburetors, and as you can see, it threads right into the 400EX throttle housing. Another neat feature with the Honda 400EX is the TRX90 lever and the 400EX lever are interchangeable. The TRX90 lever is a little bit longer, so I personally don't find a need for that, but if you do want longer, you also could go longer, just to keep that in mind. This 400EX, I purchased it on eBay. I think I paid like between $30 and $40 for it. They're cheap, they're readily available. I think you also might be able to use a 450R, maybe even a 300EX. Some of the research I did, it just sounds like the 400EX is the one to go with, and they made them for so many years. So you can pick them up really, really inexpensively on Craigslist or on eBay. Preferably on eBay. So you really have to try a lot of things out to find out what fits you the best. We are all a little bit different, obviously, and so I just thought I would point that out. I've tried a few different styles out. Back in my early Banshee days, I used to use the stock thumb throttle with those little extended lever ones. My favorite one was the Cascade Innovations ones. It had a little indentation for your thumb. I found that one to be really comfortable. I also tried a mod quad, which it looked like this. It was just longer. And, those things are okay, but, after a while, they can still kind of wear, on your thumb, and you can get a sore thumb, and we all know what that's like, right? So this 400EX is definitely, to the date, it has definitely been the best, been the most comfortable. It has, I think, a really short throw. I mean, that's 35 millimeter carburetors, guys, right there. Look at that. That's a short throw. So, it's definitely, it's been pretty impressive for me. So I think that's about all. Just to recap, Honda 400EX thumb throttle. You could probably use this on any sized ATV. All you have to do is just get yourself some of these Burs and a multi-tool, and you can do some grinding and make it fit any way that you like. But after testing different thumb levers, for the stock throttle, I just found this 400EX to be the best. And even after some of the aftermarket ones that I tried, this is the only aftermarket one I've tried. I haven't tried, there's a few others. I know Moose makes one, but I have found this 400EX definitely to be here to stay. I absolutely love it. It's very comfortable. More videos to come, guys. More Banshee videos to come. More riding videos. I'm going to be doing a tour of my Banshee, getting down into the nitty-gritty, some of the technical details of it, sharing with some of you guys what's worked for me, what hasn't worked for me. I think this is my 6th Banshee I've owned. I've owned quite a few of them, so I'm definitely willing to share what's worked for me. We'll talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you found the information helpful. See you next time.